2. Hi, folks. You are watching and listening to Sipping Off the Cuff on Tequila Aficionado Media on all of our channels and networks. I'm Mike Morales here in Southern California, and that young man out there is
Dave Genius. I'm in Newport News, Virginia.
You almost forgot who you were.
Almost. I had to make sure I was thinking where I was.
Yeah, you poor man. His soul is back in Reno.
It is.
Today, this afternoon, whenever you're watching us or hearing us, listening to us on Spotify, Dave and I have a really interesting tequila that I have been anxious to get to. This is their packaging. It's called Tao. Okay. You may have seen them making the rounds in social media, and we learned about them for the longest time. They were Mexico only. Okay. But the owner reached out to us, and this was almost a year and a half ago. Okay. And because he was Mexico only, I was living in Texas at the time, he was able to get me a bottle, but he was never able to get a bottle to one of our tasters because that's sipping off the cuff.
I only got one.
So yeah. So anyway, he didn't have distribution in the US. He finally has it. He reached out to us. I said, hey, okay, send us the new batch, because this is the old batch is the bottle that I kept. I had some. It's still somewhere. I actually think Alex has it, because I thought we would never get this. And so I said, Alex, let's just do all these one-offs. These are people the brands that have delivered to me, but never delivered to any of our TJs. And so I held on to that when I moved to Southern California. And I think Alex has that bottle. So I said, well, and then all of a sudden this shows up. And I said, well, yeah, but you still have to send it to my other taster.
Somebody else, yeah. Somebody else.
So,
I got it. So
finally, he got it. And now that he has distribution, there's a Reposado and an Añejo that we didn't have. Nope. So you know what? We're just going to taste the juice. Here's the story. I love the bubbles, and then we're going to give you all the ins and outs. We'll give you the stats and stories about where it's manufactured. Oh, hello.
Nice big fat cork on there.
Yeah, it's a big fat synthetic cork.
But nice big fat one.
Yeah, it's light though. It's a nice light. Anyway, this has got a great hand feel. It kind of reminds me of the old Herradura bottle. Before Brown-Forman changed the whole look and made it all look like Jack Daniels. Yeah, remember that? Remember the old bottle, how cool they were? Great hand feel. You could pour from it.
Yeah.
You could drink out of it if you wanted to, That's kind of where this is at a little bit.
Yeah.
Anyway. So
easy.
Yeah, it's easy. It's a Blanco, and it's pristine.
Whoa, that's a heavy pour.
Yeah, you don't normally pour like that. You pour like that after the show.
Oh,
that's that Obama pour. What you don't need that much. I poured mine in my Stasso Jarrito that I usually use for tequila.
I poured mine in a Stasso Jarrito and the Mexican or the Mezcal one too.
Oh, the Mezcal one, yeah. Wow, look at those tears, man.
I know, those are nice.
Yeah.
Just clinging to that glass.
They're nicely beaded up on the sides of the glass. And yes, visually that's important.
Real nice and shiny, yeah.
Yep, I was gonna say that. It is, it's pretty shiny.
Wow.
That's just pretty. Pretty. They're clinging and streaming naturally. It is very bright. It's a shiny look. It's almost.
It is a nice one. Yeah. Nice looking. I'm ready to sniff it.
Yep. Let's go. Let's sniff. Oh, hello.
Agave. Nice bright agave.
Yeah, there's a lot of lime or lemon zest.
Yeah, I was just gonna say a little citrusy.
Yeah, and it is lighter. It is like in the lime. I wouldn't even say it's lemon as much as it's lime.
Right, and I'm picking up some of that the minerality because I saw that it was it was a deep well water. So I was like,
Oh,
oh, I like deep well
yeah.
water.
Yeah,
Usually,
now it's opening up a little bit, like it's almost like there's some notes of jalapeno, just a little, like very light notes. Remember Tanteo, how deep the jalapeno was, because
oh yeah.
it actually was jalapeno. This is very light.
There was another one that I got a lot of jalapeno from.
Yeah, the Espero, I think, has it. That was Tanteo's well tequila that they came out with.
Yeah.
Barely any alcohol though.
No, there's hardly any.
Yeah, it's very clean though. It's very, and you know what? I like that it's, even though it's light, it's still evolving in the glass. There's still substance going on in there. It's not one-sided.
No, it's not one-sided, but it is kind of subdued a little bit now that it's opened up a little.
I'll buy that.
A little.
Well, yeah, it's not, you can tell it's not going to give you that big agave punch, but it's there. It's subtle, but it's there.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
Well, maybe on the intake, it'll give us a little more of an agave punch. That's what I'm hoping for.
Yeah, so am I.
Well,
there's been a few of them. There's been a few of them that are big.
Yeah, they surprise you.
Yeah, kind of sneak away and then taste it. Bam. Oh.
Yeah, that look of surprise on your faces.
I don't know. I've been waiting a long time to taste this.
Okay, here we go.
Little agave sweetness up front. Little pepper, more mid palate than on some of them that would seem where it's either in the back or the front. This was kind of mid palate.
This was rather sweet, but you know what I noticed right off the bat? That heavy minerality right away. And that's unusual. I don't normally get that. The minerality just usually doesn't occur like that for me, at least not in this region.
I do believe these are 38.
Let me check. Maybe let's see what this is, because I told you this is Mexican bottling, and oh yeah, there's a Mexican tax stamp on it too. Yep. So that was a good point. So that explains all the flavor that we're getting, because it is coming at a lower ABV.
Oh yeah, it's right there on the front, right there, 38%.
Yep. See, and I've said this before. I've said that I sometimes pull out more flavor at lower than 80 proof or higher. Some of the high proofs have some really
of the high proofs got, wow.
But you know what? This one's got a great finish for 38.
It's nice.
Yeah, I'm getting a nice warm fuzzy, and
yeah, I'm getting it too.
Yeah,
I can feel it.
That explains why I got the minerality the way I did, because
so much more.
Yeah, there's so much more. Oh, I got to go back in
because it got just more water in it.
Well, yeah, few of these are actually distilled to proof, like El Tesoro is, and there's one other one that I know of. It could be a few other ones that just don't mention it, but otherwise it's overproof and then watered down.
I love the minerality. It reminds me of that of Peralta, It's a flavor I'm really digging on now in some of these Blancos.
Yeah, and I love Peralta. I think Peralta is a highly underrated for all of Felipe Camarena's genius. I think Peralta does not get the respect that it should, like Pasote and G4. But this one, you're right. This one very reminiscent of Peralta.
Right now.
Okay. The Mexican bottling right there. So we're, obviously if we were to have the 80 proof, it's going to taste completely different. And you don't.
I don't know about completely. I mean, 2%.
It makes a difference. It makes a difference.
I know it makes a little bit of a difference. Yes.
Like mezcals, for instance, a lot of them are coming in at 40, but then you get ones that come in at 42. So you
Mhm.
get a little bit more character, and it's just a hair above the gateway
Right.
mezcal. And this was really enjoyable. Now, but okay, my question to you is, do you think it's going to hold up in a cocktail, or would this be a complete sipper?
I think I would just sip it. I don't know if I'd put it in a cocktail.
I don't even know if I want to water it down like a ranch water, just
No,
or tequila and soda. I mean, you could.
it could probably hold up in a ranch water, but
Yeah,
like in margarita, where you're starting to get a lot more flavors in there,
it would kind of get lost. I
it
think this.
might.
Do we have a price point on this at all?
Uh, I where did I see it? Where is it? Where is it?
Like I said,
For
I know he's in the States now. At least that's what it looks like.
yeah, and just probably in Texas. So
Yeah, that's what I thought, because Bryce actually was able to obtain all three expressions, and I'm wondering whether he got those delivered to him for, I don't know. I have no idea.
I'm on their website. $750 for this.
Yeah, it's pesos, right?
It's
700
pesos. It's
pesos,
pesos, so about 36.50.
36.50. Yeah.
Plus, it's just popping up here. We pay shipping. We pay shipping.
Really? Wow. And that's off their website?
That's off their website. Yes.
That's interesting. I wonder who's doing their fulfillment. I wonder who is actually doing the shipping. And is it in Spanish or English, their website?
It's in English.
It's in English.
It's in English, but there was right at the top when it first went to the website. It's like Spanish or
Oh, I
English.
see.
So, but they also have some nice little gift sets on here. I mean, you can get a bottle of the Blanco and 2 Adzin glasses.
Oh, those are nice.
For-
Those are
for
etched,
six-
aren't they? Aren't they etched?
I think so.
Yeah.
They're not really showing the glasses up close, but they got some nice little
Here's what's
container
making,
packs.
here's what else is making this special. And when they delivered this bottle to me 2 years ago, it's almost been 2 years. This poor guy has been waiting. The brand owner has been waiting for like 2 years to get us to review his tequila.
Yeah.
And for this is the lot that was distilled on March 18th, 2021 at 1:01 p.m. This is coming out of Gnome 1414.
Gnome 1414.
Feliciano Vivanco y Asociados, one of our favorites here at Tequila Aficionado. Every brand that comes out of there is a winner.
In the Arandas.
In Arandas, they make brands like Juan Lobo.
Arte Gnome 1414.
Arte Gnome. Yeah, I mean, that's like a classic.
Gran Dovejo.
Gran Dovejo. There's several. Siembra Azul, it comes out of there, which is, I've been to this distillery. You folks have probably heard me discuss it on a lot of our reviews. It is expanding. They're doing it the right way. We had some brand new tequilas coming out of there. Desnuda, I think, comes out of there. No, not Desnuda. Which one? Yayo. Another classic. I mean, it's like everything they touch is an instant classic. So there you go. Tao Tequila. I like their colors, their color scheme.
Yes.
You know what? Should we nominate this for packaging as well? Because it's really clever. And that's what I thought. Because you know what? I miss that hand feel from the old Herradura bottle. It's got the sloping shoulders on it.
Yeah.
And it's just really good hand feel. Easy pour. Bartenders are going to love it. I wish we knew more about it, but even when I communicate with the brand owner, it's always in Spanish. So but come to the United States. We'll Texas first, and then go into California.
I think he's in Texas. There's a big story on it online. So
yeah, we need to get the rest of his expressions and maybe the 80 proof bottling, and we can do a side by side on that Blanco.
oh, that would be nice.
Yeah,
If I
that
can
would
save
be
it
nice.
that long.
Well, you know, if he's got distribution now in the US, then he can get these to us much quicker.
Oh
And
no, my box came right from Mexico.
yeah, I can't remember where mine came from. I don't know. Because you know, there for it to have taken so long, it just really oh, you know what? Yeah, it just really was. Sometimes we have to wait because you know everybody else sends us double, and even when the instructions are in Spanish, they don't get all the details correct, but they got these correct, and I'm glad they sent us both Mexican bottling, because that then
Yeah.
it's an even review, because we've had stuff that was sent to us where it's like two different brands or two different, you know, somebody gets a Blanco and the other person gets a Repo, and
Yes.
we can't do a review that way, you know. So anything else we want to say about this? Because I think it's really more complex at this ABV, and I'd be really interested to take it at an 80 proof and do the side by side, because I'm willing to bet.
I would like to too. That'd be
That'd be
nice.
interesting. And
Yeah.
this is honestly, this is the first time I've had anything out of 1414 that was a Mexican bottling, because everything I've had from them has been 80 proof.
Yeah.
Everything or higher, you know, the higher proofs too.
Right. Yeah.
Mm.
If it's coming with Grande Vejo and a couple others, yeah, it's got to be good. I think
I love this Minerality. You're right. I have not had it since Terralta. I missed that. You're right. You pinned it. That was great. Oh my God.
I'm not sure, but I think I might have at one of my travels somewhere tried it in an airport. I'm not sure.
Which airport?
I don't even remember which airport.
I mean, I don't know.
It's an outside chance that I might have tried it there.
Well, I know I've had the original bottle, you know, which I left half full for Alex and I to do the tasting. Now,
Right.
you know, and I'm going to ask Alex what the ABV is, because I'm pretty sure that was Mexican bottling. I'm real sure that's what it was. He wasn't in the US. So if you guys have seen him, if you've had it in Texas, if you're watching this on YouTube, or if you're listening to us on Spotify, give us a like, leave us a comment. What do you folks think? I mean, is it too soft for you? I mean, what are you doing with it? You know, are you sipping it? Are you putting it in a cocktail? Would it get lost? I don't know. You know, subscribe also. Follow us on Instagram. You can follow Dave on his Instagram. You can follow us, Tequila Aficionado, on our Instagram. I'm Mike Morales here in Southern California. That guy out there is
Dave Dinius in Newport News, Virginia.
And you have been watching and listening to Sipping Off the Cuff on Tequila Aficionado Media, all of our platforms and networks. Go get yourself a towel. Okay.
Go get a towel. Don't throw in the towel.
Just don't throw in. No, it's not towel. It's towel, as in the towel, the dowel. Or, you know,
yes.
I'm sure there's a story behind it. I just don't know what it is. But whatever you do, tomar sabiamente.
Sip wisely.